Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Naturally, there is just brightness. Yeah, that's a Buddha nature or enlightenment nature. And then it's all bright and clear. Normally it's tranquility, tranquil brightness, only light. When it's expanded itself, when it's shine, it is showing off, yeah, then things came into existence.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic or Laxis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Salam mesra penonton-penonton yang anggun. Nama saya Cahaya dari Panting di Malaysia yang dicintai. Rakyat Malaysia yang berhati murni bersyukur kepada Tuhan atas kehadiran anda yang membawa doa. Malaysia memang sebuah negara indah yang dikurniai dengan pelbagai bukit dan gunung yang ditumbuhi hutan tebal, laut hijau zamrud yang mempunyai bentangan pandai yang panjang dan dipinggiri pokok palma, cahaya matahari keemasan serta lagun air tawar. Tarikan utamanya ialah kontrasnya yang besar dari pencakar langit yang tinggi dapat dilihat rumah papan bertiang tinggi. Budaya majmuk, keajaiban alam semula jadi, bandar raya besar dan banyak pulau yang indah permai, semuanya sebahagian daripada syurga di bumi ini. Kepelbagaian budaya juga telah menjadikan negara ini tempat meraihkan beratus-ratus perayaan yang beraneka ragam. Warisan mudi budaya dan mudi bangsa Malaysia sangat jelas dipamerkan melalui bentuk muzik dan tariannya yang pelbagai. Kami berbesar hati untuk secara ringkas memperkenalkan Malaysia yang berpohon rimbun kepada anda, penonton-penonton yang mulia. Kami berdoa kepada Tuhan agar memenuhi hidup anda dengan kasih sayang dan keceriaan. Selama lebih 3 dekad, Maha Guru Ching Hai telah menerangi dunia kita dengan ajaran sucinya. Sebagai seorang guru bermakrifat penuh, beliau mengajarkan kaedah meditasi Kuan Yin kepada mereka yang ingin dengan serta-merta menemui sifat Tuhan dalam diri mereka dan dalam masa satu hayat mendapat pembebasan abadi daripada kitaran lahir dan mati. Kaedah Kuan Yin telah diamalkan oleh semua guru bermakrifat seperti orang sanjungan dunia terpuja, Buddha Shakyamuni, anak Tuhan terpuja Nabi Isa, guru dan ahli falsafah terhormat Confucius, Nabi Krishna terhormat, guru dan ahli falsafah terhormat Lao Tzu, Nabi Mahavira terhormat, Nabi Muhammad moga-moga Tuhan memberi kesejahteraan ke atasnya, Guru Sikh pertama Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji dan banyak lagi. Beliau menekankan bahawa jika kita sentiasa ingat akan Tuhan, berbakti kepada orang lain dan mematuhi hukum alam semesta, kita akan mencapai potensi tertinggi sebagai manusia dan benar-benar memahami tujuan kita di bumi. Mahaguru Ching Hai ialah suri teladan belas kasihan, sering memberikan bantuan kebendaan dan kewangan serta kasih sayang kepada pelarian, orang tak berumah, mangsa bencana alam dan orang lain yang memerlukan bantuan. Mahaguru Ching Hai amat bersyukur kepada Tuhan yang dikasihi atas segala bantuan kewangan, keselesaan dan sokongan kepada orang yang menderita dan susah dan atas sebarang tujuan baik selama ini sebagai wadah rendah diri untuk belas kasihan dan kasih sayangnya terhadap anak-anaknya yang berharga. Mahaguru Ching Hai dengan rasa hormat berterima kasih kepada semua individu, pertubuhan, pemimpin dan kerajaan istimewa atas segala sokongan anda yang ikhlas, penyayang berterusan. Semoga Tuhan rahmati anda selama-lamanya. Kami, ahli-ahli Persatuan Mahaguru Ching Hai Antarabangsa, juga secara ikhlas berterima kasih atas kemurahan ekspresif anda. Semoga anda selamat berjaya. Mahaguru Ching Hai menerima kasih sayang dan pengakuan daripada pelbagai pertubuhan, media, kerajaan dan individu serta banyak anugerah daripada mereka seperti hadiah keamanan Gusi 2006 yang dianggap sebagai hadiah keamanan Nobel Timur, anugerah kepimpinan spiritual dunia pada tahun 1994, anugerah Mahavir pada tahun 2008, 22 Februari dan 25 Oktober diisytiharkan sebagai Hari Mahaguru Ching Hai, warga negara kehormat Amerika Syarikat dan sebagainya, dan telah diberi penghormatan dalam tahun-tahun ini dengan banyak anugerah dan sanjungan lain atas kerja amal dan bantuan kemanusiaannya yang menonjol. Kami meminta maaf kerana tidak dapat memaparkan banyak anugerah dan sanjungan lain disebabkan kekurangan ruang dan masa. Mahaguru Ching Hai dengan rasa hormat berterima kasih kepada semua individu, pertubuhan, pemimpin dan kerajaan istimewa atas segala sokongan anda yang ikhlas, penyayang berterusan. Semoga Tuhan rahmati anda selama-lamanya. Kami, ahli-ahli Persatuan Mahaguru Ching Hai Antarabangsa, juga secara ikhlas berterima kasih atas kemurahan ekspresif anda. Semoga anda selamat berjaya. Sebagai suara sejati kepada rakan haiwan kita yang menawan, Mahaguru Ching Hai mempromosikan diet berasaskan tumbuhan yang damai dan penyayang. Beliau menghasratkan dengan kesedaran manusia tentang kesucian semua hidupan, sebuah dunia vegan yang tenteram dan gemilang, di mana haiwan dan orang hidup secara harmoni. Inisiatifnya untuk menyebarkan tren vegan adalah pelbagai, termasuk pengedaran risalah hidup alternatif, restoran vegan antarabangsa Loving Heart, syarikat produk makanan vegan, produk bulu vegan, Suprema Master Television, serta sering bercakap dengan ketua kerajaan dan media yang berpengaruh dan menyertai persidangan televisyen mengenai perubahan iklim dan sebagainya. Sama ada kita sedar akannya atau tidak, usahanya dalam memberikan pengaruh yang besar kepada kesedaran global tentang gaya hidup mesra haiwan dan bagaimana cara berbelas kasihan ini boleh membawa keamanan yang berpanjangan dalam kalangan negara sementara menyelamatkan planet kita daripada perubahan iklim dan bencana. Dalam tahun-tahun ini, Mahaguru Ching Hai telah pergi ke seluruh dunia, dari negara-negara Amerika ke Afrika, dari Eropah ke Oseania, dan memberikan beratus-ratus khutbah kepada orang ramai dan anak muridnya tentang pelbagai topik spiritual. Hari ini, kami berbesar hati untuk mempersembahkan salah satu daripada khutbah yang mendalam ini bertajuk Kitab Surangama, 25 Kaedah Mendapat Makrifat, sesi 6 bahagian 2 daripada 7 dalam rancangan antara guru dengan anak murid, diberikan dalam bahasa Inggeris pada 8 hari bulan April 2019 di Sihu, Taiwan, juga dikenali sebagai Formosa.
Thank you for the chapati and the samosa. Very good. I ate only half of it. Half of the samosa because you make it big, whoa, generous. And I share with the ghost. They like it. They also thank you. But I eat more later, okay? I just didn't have time. I just quickly make a few pieces and then so that I can give the rest to the ghost. But I will enjoy later when I'm really hungry, okay? I'm really hungry. Mostly I cannot.
Hope you like it, Master.
Thank you. I will like it. Long time no see. How not like? Okay. Yes. And also the curry you made also. The chickpeas curry. Who
Yes,
made?
Master.
Oh, yeah. I combined it with the samosa. Tastes delicious. Okay, but I didn't have time. I have to correct many paperworks. Yeah, before I came down. See, and then I have to correct myself also.
Master, you're looking so beautiful.
And wrapped up, look decent. Yeah. So it takes some time. So I can't afford to always eat. I eat really when I'm hungry. I'm sorry to tell the Buddha that I broke this precept that afternoon time you cannot eat, but I have no other time. In the morning when I wake up, when I'm out of meditation, you don't feel hungry. And then many works waiting, or dogs, or dogs, or humans and stuff. And then working, time pressure. I can't just... Sometimes I eat and work at same times, but sometimes I cannot because there's no work there. I must do some other work I cannot bring the chapati here and then work and say, oh, Manchuri, yum, yum. I receive him in the Buddha, yum, yum, yum. It's different work, you see. In my own quarter, I sign document, I correct a script, for example, then I can eat, yeah? Nobody see me. And if I'm yum, yum, nobody hear me, huh? And the paper don't talk back at me, nothing, but here I cannot. It's a different work, so I can't afford to eat then, but I will, okay? I ate already some. They're very good, very good.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to
Oh,
make
of course,
something
I
for you.
love your opportunity. I love to give you that opportunity anytime. My pleasure.
Yeah, Master, we are here for another week. I'll make something else for you.
Another week? Oh, wow, really? Oh, don't tell people, they're envious. Because you can't make it for 1,000, yeah? Yeah, so maybe just for me and some. I share with the staff later. If a lot, I share with them. Yesterday, I came back home and they gave me some noodle and some shinki tofu soup. I couldn't eat a lot. Supposed to be very hungry, and but didn't feel so hungry, yeah. And then so I eat some and I gave to the staff also. It depends on how much, yeah. Some of the, late working staff, yeah, not all of them. Some of them already rest or meditate. All right, now, thanks Manjushri Bodhisattva for concentrating all these 25 methods in short poems for us. It's not short, but it's short compared to all the calendars that we had before. He spoke thus in verses to the Buddha. The sea of enlightenment in nature is perfect and clear. As you saw it, yeah? When you meditate, sometimes you see nothing else but brightness and perfection. You feel also. Complete, distinct body is a miraculous source. The same. Miraculous source of Buddhi or enlightenment nature is the same. Same thing, expressed in different words. But when basic brightness shone, so that objects appeared, with objects' existence, the nature brilliance ceased. Okay, so now this is quantum physics. Naturally, there is just brightness, yeah? That's a Buddha nature or enlightenment nature. And then it's all bright and clear. Normally it's tranquility, tranquil brightness, only light. When it's expanded itself, when it's shine, it is showing off, yeah? Then things came into existence. That's what he meant. But then, when all the shyness became the existence, then the brightness ceased, the brilliance ceased. Meaning, once the brightness enter into some form, then you don't see that brilliance outside anymore. I mean, the reality of brightness anymore. Therefore, you see, you have light inside you. It's proved when you meditate, you see it. Oh, maybe not sometimes, yeah, but okay, it's proven, yeah. So inside you, you have light. Otherwise, where do you find it? Huh? It's not from the light, you close your eyes. It's not from the ear, you don't listen to by your ears. So when you meditate, you see the brightness inside. That is a proof that you are originally from this brightness. You are part of or is integrated. You and the brightness are the same. Therefore, sometimes you meditate well, to some of you, you see just brightness, bright light, nothing else. Nobody, no you, no me, no world, the whole assembly here also can disappear into brightness. Yeah, all right. So Manjushri already realized this truth. So he told like that. So he talked to the Buddha, but because Buddha asked, but doesn't mean Buddha doesn't know. Buddha is tired, he take a rest, I think. Let everybody talk. And then the Manjushri said that. So now, because of that, suddenly there's no brightness anywhere, and it caused confusion. Now see, so he said, confusion and falseness bring about emptiness. Relying on emptiness time and space take form. This is quantum, Big Bang. When the real energy exploded, then there's a chaos all over, chaotic rearrangement or readjustment or adjusting and all that. And falseness, because there's no brilliance shining anymore around. And then bring about emptiness. It could be like a darkness also, in the confusion and falseness. If you're not a Buddha anymore, if you're not in the Buddha's state of mind, if all beings has become confused, therefore there's emptiness that arises from that confusion and a wrong concept. And relying on emptiness, time and space take form. See, originally there's no time, no space. So just like when you meditate or when you're happy, time passes so quick. There's not actually this time at all. Time is just relative terms, but we're so used to it. So we work at 8 hours, we sleep 7, 8 hours, we eat about 1 hour. Everything we count like, an hour, time and this. And then because of the emptiness, time and space are born. Thought settles. The thought of being settle. Making countries and land. What knows and feels becomes living beings. After the movement of the energy, whatever can discriminate become thoughts. And after the thoughts are born, it's settled. It's settled here and there. And manifest into countries and lands. So all things born from thoughts. It's not an ordinary thought. It's probably thoughts from one of the creative source, okay? From one of the creative energy. It's saying thoughts, but it could be like just movement of energy. Understand the collision of energy, the resettlement of position in the universe after the shining forth of the original brightness or brilliance, okay? I mean, after the explosion. The scientists call it Big Bang then, All right. And after that, whatever energy that still can move and can interact with each other become like a thought. Just like energy, it can move things. So we can call that is a thought or thinking. Because thought is not like we're thinking in our mind now, but it's something higher, from the energy interaction with each other are born mountains and countries and lands. What knows and feels become living beings. Whatever has not become countries or lands or mountain, which has feeling, which has some recognition of some kind, become living beings. Like, okay, the big explosion, and then here one piece become a country, another energy settle into mountains, other energy settle into lands, flat lands, and some other energy settle into some kind of. Yes, just whatever settle, that energy settle into some form of movement which knows and which feels. Because sentient beings, you see, that's why sentient beings, we are one of those sentient beings that is born from this energy, brilliance energy that settle in different places. When it settle into this form, we become a sentient beings. The one that can know and feel becomes sentient being. The one that cannot recognize, meaning like the mountain, okay? It might know something, but different. Not the knowing of the physical existence. The mountain may know some other thing that we don't know, okay? But they don't know the taste of the bread that you eat. They don't feel the emotion of romantic love that you do, okay? Whoever can know many things from the physical existence and can feel from the interaction with others around, other living, moving beings, these are living beings. If you you can feel, then you are counted as sentient or living being. All right. The emptiness created within great enlightenment is like a single bubble in all the sea. Lands like fine dust motes, subject to outflows, all come forth out of empty space. Within this emptiness, after all the confusion and chaos, after the explosion, then confusion, and then arise the emptiness. The emptiness is still within the great original enlightenment, the original brilliance, okay? Even though it is have a lot of being in it and different shape and form, but we are still within the enlightenment original, the brightness, with the light, anyway. But the emptiness is also created out of enlightenment also. And then the emptiness creates more things. The enlightenment, brightness, the original body nature creates the emptiness, after the chaos. And then the emptiness creates other things. The emptiness is just like a bubble, a single bubble in all the sea. But then the lands that created are like fine dust motes, subject to outflows, and all come forth out of empty space. They just come from nowhere. Lands and sea originally is like dust, even lands are not really settled yet. They are still very maybe soft and hollows and spongy type, like dust, not set. Actually, the scientists describe them as gas, Those not yet solidify themselves into satellite, into Earth, planet, is just like gas, they say that. It truly is like that. And here he describes it like fine dust motes, like dust. Probably not yet completely solidified. He defined the beginning of the world. He tells us how the world is formed. And they all come out of empty space after this explosion of the divine light. Just as the bubble burst, space is no longer there. How much the less the three states of being. He says, suppose this emptiness within all the sea, the single bubble in the sea, if it bursts, then there's no space. You see, we are created within this emptiness, But the emptiness is described here just as a bubble in the sea. When the bubble bursts forth, then there's no space anymore. If we have a balloon, then inside we have space, empty space. But if the balloon gone, disappear, there's no space. But we are illusionary living in this kind of bubble. And we have space, we have time. But if the bubble bursts, then we cannot find any space anymore. How would we even count time? That's what he meant, okay? Even less the three states of being, meaning the physical, the astral, and the causal. The thinking ability, the creative ability of the astral level, and the physical level as a human, all right? So when the bubble bursts, when the emptiness no longer there, then we don't have anything. Our being's gone also. Returning to the source, the nature is not two. Many are the entrances through experience. None of them does the sagely nature fail to go through. Compliant or adverse, all is expedient. First resolve and enter in samadhi. Come slow or fast, as there are different norms. He means if you want to return to your original self, the source, the nature is not two. I guess whether we or the source, they are the same. It's just we make it different. Okay, so the nature are not two. We or the source are the same. We or the enlightenment Buddha nature are the same. Just we are confined in this, or with false thinking. Many are entrances through experience, meaning you can go back to nature, back to your source, through many different doors, meaning many 84,000 methods, I guess that. So, none of them does the sagely nature fail to go through. Meaning any of them, through any door, any sagely nature can penetrate. No big deal, no problem. Not any of the expedient door they can go through. You can use any of them in order to go back to your original self. Compliant or adverse or expedient, it's just convenient method to go back to yourself.
Penonton-penonton yang mulia, kami menghargai anda bersama kami untuk episod hari ini yang berjudul Kitab Surangama 25 Kaedah Mendapat Makrifat, sesi 6, bahagian 2 daripada 7 dalam rancangan antara guru dengan anak murid. Seterusnya ialah rancangan Sri Ramalan Silam tentang planet kita. Ramalan Zaman Keemasan, bahagian 68. Ramalan-ramalan orang asli Amerika dengan Ketua Phil Lane Jr. Sejurus selepas berita wajah diberi perhatian. Teruslah bersama Supreme Master Television untuk lebih banyak rancangan positif. Semoga rahmat dan berkat daripada Tuhan membimbing anda sepanjang hidup anda. Noble viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Surangama Sutra, 25 Means to Enlightenment, Session 6, Part 2 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is multi-part series on ancient predictions about our planet, Prophecy of the Golden Age, Part 68, Native American Prophecies with Chief Phil Lane Jr., right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May the grace and blessings from heaven guide you throughout your lives.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.